We're excited. The thing we have to talk about is the gospel of Jesus Christ. Last time in the plan of salvation, we spent quite a bit of time on what's called the atonement. And we talked about how the atonement can do a lot for us. It can strengthen us, it can cleanse us, uplift us, ultimately make it so we can return to live with Heavenly Father. And so the gospel of Jesus Christ is the way that we really access this atonement, that we can make full use of it in our life. There's a picture there on the front. It's talking about, it kind of shows a story in the Bible about a woman at a well, and Jesus Christ asks her for water. And so she gives him some water and he drinks, and he tells her about the gospel and how it's living water, how it quenches our spiritual thirst where we don't have to thirst again. It's enough to fill our souls as long as we apply it to life. So that's what we have to talk about today. I think as missionaries, one of the questions that we get so often is, why are you out here doing what you do? Why would you spend 2 years of your life talking to people and trying to spread this message? And it just simply comes down to wanting to share with the world the things that have changed my life. There's things that the world looks for, things like peace, happiness, love, acceptance, a sense of belonging, and these are things that come from living the gospel of Jesus Christ. To be able to give just 2 years of my life to be able to share that with people, it's absolutely worth it to see the changes that come in people's life.
Maddie, it's been such a pleasure to teach you. You've been like, I can just see the changes that you're making in your life. And I just want to promise you that baptism is just going to solidify those changes and just start a new path in life. When you come out of the water, you're going to be, it's a clean slate, a fresh slate as a new person. And I just want to promise you the feelings that you're going to have on that day are going to be something that you've never felt in that magnitude before.
As missionaries, I'm sure you've seen lots of missionaries walking down the street, or they knock on your door. I think a lot of people there's some funny conceptions about missionaries and what we're here to do. A lot of people think we're just here to just kind of force our views on people and argue or anything like that, but ultimately it comes down to we just want to share the love that God's had for us and be able to help other people feel that in their life as well. A lot of people wonder what they would expect if they were to sit down with missionaries, if they were to invite them into their home. Pretty much what you would expect is we just come in, and we're extremely grateful for the kindness that people show to us when we do go to their homes. We would just sit down and have a discussion about the gospel of Jesus Christ and how we can apply it to our life. So many people know about the teachings of Jesus Christ. They just need a little push to help them apply the teachings so that they can experience all the blessings that Heavenly Father has in store for them. And that's really what we're here to do, to help people become aware of the things they can do in their life to come closer to God, and to give them the encouragement that they would need from a loving friend to help them along that path.
Through his treatments that he'll be receiving soon, and that his family will be comforted. And we say these things in the name of his Son, Jesus Christ. Amen.
Amen.
Being a member of the church, it's a lifestyle. Like it's a culture, it's a religion, it's social life. It's part of who you are. Like, you don't go to the Mormon church. It doesn't make sense. You know, like I spend more time on churchy things away from church. Like being a member of the church is who I am. It's not like where I go. Does that make sense? And so, you know, it's the part of that enduring to the end is making sure that for all of us, it's not like I'm going to go to church once a week and it's going to be cool. Like, being a disciple of Jesus is a lifestyle, not a hobby. If that makes sense.
Absolutely.
We're not perfect teachers. We're just most of the time 20-year-old, 18-year-old, 19-year-old kids trying to share the things that have changed our life. But we do know that the things that we do share are truth given to us from our Heavenly Father. There's things that bring fullness in our life, that bring us closer to our families, and they help us understand and feel the love that God has for us.
Say these things in the name of Jesus Christ. Amen.
Amen.
I know we always do that.
We always pound it.
Pound it. Pound it. Let's make this thing. I'm just kidding.
Hey, here, wait, we have our own handshake. Copy, bro.
Oh.
It may or may not be too much, but it's great.
I've always grown up having LDS friends, and my uncle who converted 20 years ago, and I could just see the happiness it had on everybody, and they were all just so peaceful, and even when they were going through hard times, they just found a way, they managed to get through it. And so I've always wondered, and I knew that the church was right for me, and I knew it's what I wanted. And at that moment, something just hit me, and I'll never forget it. As I was praying, I could feel this burning sensation in my chest, and I immediately started getting emotional. I felt this sense of comfort come over me, and I can honestly say that was the first time I've ever felt the Spirit. The second I felt that was the second I knew this is exactly what I needed and wanted in my life. And I know 100% in my heart that this church is true, and I know that Joseph Smith was the prophet of God who restored the church. And I'm so thankful for this gospel and how it's changed my life, and the happiness and blessings it's brought to me. And I say these things in the